Albuquerque police say they will officially hold a news conference today on the latest deadly officer-involved shooting. This one involved a 19-year-old woman.
And we know she is Mary Hawks, the daughter of a judge and the sister of another APD officer. And this morning we know the name of the officer who shot and killed her, and we know he has a rocky past. Our Samantha McDonald has been looking into this. She is live at police headquarters with the latest. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Matt. There are a lot of questions remaining about Monday's shooting, and there will be an update today here at APD headquarters at 10:30 this morning. Yesterday, police told us Officer Jeremy Deer is the officer involved in the shooting. He's been with the department since 2007. Police say Deer chased after Hawks, who was an auto thief suspect, and shot her when she pulled out a gun at close range. We've been asking APD how Chief Gordon Eden knows that Hawks pointed a gun at Deer, but that question remains unanswered. Mike Gomez's son was shot by an APD officer 3 years ago, and Officer Deer was at the scene of that shooting. It was a shooting the feds blasted in the recent DOJ report. Officer Deer's credibility was questioned after he changed his testimony about what he witnessed, and now Gomez is questioning this shooting too.
This officer is a proven liar, you know. If he said he did it and there's no audio video recordings on it, you can't believe it. It's like he said, she said. But unfortunately, the she said part of this is dead.
2 years ago, we reported that Officer Deer was one of 55 officers red flagged by APD for 3 potential problems. That could be anything from missing court to use of force. He's now on standard paid leave. Back to you.
All right, thank you for the update, Samantha. Once again, that news conference is at 10:30 this morning. We'll have full coverage of it later here on KRQE. You can also watch it streaming live at our website at krqe.com. Now, the man police say led them on a chase earlier this week and pointed a gun at them says he is Mary Hawks' fiance, and we know this morning he is in jail. This situation all started Monday night at a candlelight vigil for Ms. Hawks near where she was shot at Wyoming and Zuni. Police say Mario Romero, this guy, showed up and was threatening people with guns. Investigators say he told an undercover officer he was engaged to Hawks and he was hoping for a deadly encounter with police. Officers say Romero left in a stolen SUV, then confronted people at a convenience store. Romero then drove to 2nd and Rio Bravo, where he pulled out a gun and drove in circles. Then police say Romero went to the area near Coors and Rio Bravo.
At the time when the dog was approaching him, he did toss a handgun that was recovered at the scene. There was also other handguns that were here located at the scene.
Police say that K-9 helped them arrest Romero. Again, that is after he ditched the gun, and afterward, police say it turns out those guns were airsoft. They're ones that look real, but they shoot plastic pellets, not bullets. Well, APD's deadly shooting of Mary Hawks comes less than 2 weeks after the U.S. Department of Justice released a scathing report about Albuquerque's police department.
The DOJ has set up 3 community meetings to get public feedback on how to fix APD. The DOJ said in its recent report that APD uses excessive force and that most police shootings were not justified. The feds are working with the city on making reforms. Now they want to hear from the public. We have a list of the community meetings and locations on krqe.com. You can also submit recommendations through an email or hotline number. We will have all of that information posted online, again, krqe.com. All you have to do is just click on links. You can count on KRQE for full coverage on all developments, including the recent shooting and the community meetings. We'll have the very latest today at noon and online at krqe.com. Like so many diets, an effort to fight the Battle of the Bulge on the Navajo reservation has failed again. The Tribal Council voted earlier this year to put a 2% tax on chips, cookies, and sodas. But Navajo President Ben Shelley vetoed it. Just yesterday, the council tried to override his veto, but came up 3 votes short of what they needed. Supporters say they will revise the bill and bring it back during the summer council session.
Well, some schools in Albuquerque are getting recognized for a job well done by U.S. News & World Report. La Cueva, Albuquerque High School, El Dorado, Volcano Vista, and Sandia High Schools, along with the Early College Academy, are all getting a gold medal from the news magazine. The awards are based on the school's performance, on state assessments, how well they prepare students for college, and the student-to-teacher ratio. And all 14 high schools in New Mexico are getting the honors. And as we all know, reading is fundamental to learning. So New Mexico's governor is issuing a challenge to students once again this summer. Pick up a book or a lot of books and read. The New Mexico True Summer Reading Challenge is designed to help stop what's called the summer slide and encourage kids to keep on reading during their summer break. The kids' hard work could pay off big time. There are a number of great prizes here, including a vacation for kids and their families to Disney's Animal Kingdom in Florida or a hot air balloon ride. The governor announced the program yesterday at the zoo with some extra incentives from UNM's women's basketball coach.
But I want you guys, you've made a promise, okay, and you got to keep your word. Because if you guys don't read 30 minutes a day, I'm going to come to each and every one of your houses. I know where you live.
Yeah, she'll make you run some sprints. The New Mexico True Summer Reading Challenge is open to all kids 5 through 12 years old. All right, 5:06. Intel is doing some recycling. It's going to benefit people with disabilities.
Yeah, instead of throwing away used laptops, Intel is donating nearly a dozen of them. The chip manufacturer removed the hard drives from these laptops for security reasons. Then they gave them to Adelante, an organization that helps people with disabilities. Adelante will refurbish the laptops, then donate them to families in need or other nonprofit groups, like they did yesterday at the Boys and Girls Club in Rio Rancho. The partnership has also created more jobs for the organization. It's always good when you can keep electronics out of landfills. And you know, just the other day, I was looking at our, it was a desktop, not a laptop, but I was like, I don't think I need it anymore because I never use it.
Yeah.
I always use the
There are
laptop.
a lot of people who could use it. Give it to Goodwill,
Yeah.
Salvation Army, they could do that. Hey,
Good
want to
thought.
let you know a little bit of international breaking news. The search for that missing Malaysian Airlines flight, Australian investigators say they found debris that has washed ashore 1,000 miles from the search area. And they're taking a good look at it as we speak, thinking maybe it's from this missing plane.
Well, we're going to be following that closely. We'll
Yep.
have updates for you.
That we will. CBS This Morning will have more too at 7 o'clock.
All right.